Day two, another beautiful day in New York City, or at least the neighboring area, East New York. And I let my mind and subconscious percolate the night before, sleep it over. Should I reach out to my host? Should I ask for a shorter duration? And essentially, I woke up and I was like, I still don't have a clear answer. Should I ask him? Should I not? Because I am starting to grow to like certain things about this area. It's really quiet, spacious, plenty of amenities. The bathroom is on point. Shower is really fancy, really nice. Um, but I thought about it for a couple hours, and I finally sent this message to them because I wanted to at least give them a heads up and have everyone think it over. And it's interesting. I used a few negotiation tactics here. I read this book by Chris Voss on negotiation called Never Split the Difference, and I thought I would never use the tactics, but I used it to, shorten my rent duration when I decided to move away from home, and here I am using it now. So I basically said, I love the room, the internet, the bathroom, shower, and the kitchen. Everything is decorated, spacious, and quiet with plenty of equipment. And all of this, by the way, is genuine and from the heart. I really respect the work to build the ambience, and your customer service is top notch and will be getting a 5 stars from me. But I made a mistake, and this is my fault for not doing my research. You may not like this, but I wanted to have a more New York City experience here as a tourist, and this area is too far out than I would like. I was wondering if it would be ridiculous to ask if we can tweak the duration of my stay. The way I phrase that is important because Chris recommends asking in that way. Is it ridiculous? Almost prompt a no response. You want to get the no. That's when the negotiation starts. Or they could say, yes, it is ridiculous. That's another way to just start the debate. And then it just kind of calls out something that may actually not be ridiculous. I will definitely continue to try to learn to appreciate the area, but I have a feeling I won't get the NYC experience I want if I stay here my whole time. I feel bad asking because I imagine the work you two put in to maintain this place and to get tenants. And I really meant that. That was really from the heart. I felt terrible asking. It almost breaks my heart because they have such customer service, great customer service here. They clean the place 2 times a day. I haven't seen them, but they do. And I genuinely meant that. So what are they going to say? What are they going to do? And it was just, I felt bad asking because, I kind of want to extend the stay in a way because I think I could learn to love this place, and I want to pay respect to them. They had a locked in amount of tenure from me, and now I'm asking to change it. So let's wait to see what they say. And 2 hours later, they gave me a response. So what was the response and what did they say? William, I understand your point. If you want to have a New York experience, try to find an Airbnb in Manhattan. I can't tell you if you can travel and visit everything that you're planning to do. I guess he's saying, I can't tell you, I can't say that you can travel and visit everything you're planning to do, but if I were you, I would be visiting Bushwick, Rockaway Beach, Williamsburg, Park Slope, Franklin Avenue. This will be a real Brooklyn/New York experience, but if you prefer to make your stay shorter, I understand. I ask that you please give me 10 days of notice. William, for us, you must enjoy where you stay, even if that means you will not be with us. Most importantly, you will have a very great memory of New York. Just let me know what you decide. So I feel relieved at his response. He's definitely super empathetic, super kind, gave me some great recommendations. 10 days is great as well. In my mind, I was picturing staying for a week to 2 weeks here would be ideal because I'm still learning to love the area, and also I can still explore those other areas from here. it's just going to be a longer commute. And so it all kind of works out in a way. I was scared he'd be like, no, you have to stay the whole time. And they have the leverage because I booked it. So this is fantastic. 10 days is a little long, but still definitely within the reasonable zone. And I'm going to write back expressing my gratitude, my genuine appreciation for their empathy and their willingness to, make my New York experience great as well. So this is great, and I actually kind of like this because I can go to all those other places, shop around, see which one I prefer, and then find a transition place within that time. So that is really cool, and I'm glad it worked out. I'm always scared about these things because I'm not really the assertive type, or I dread if they come back at me with like very rigid arguments. But I so much appreciate that they're trying to make my New York experience better, even if it affects them. And once again, I really felt bad about it because I really felt like they did put in a lot of work here, and that was a bit of tactical empathy that goes back to the Chris Voss book, but it was also genuine empathy for them, and so we will work something out. I'm also learning a lot. I think another great win from yesterday was the fact that I was able to have a New York experience, even though I was working most of the day. I was able to bike the bridge, and that was what I was scared. I was scared that because I was working on the weekdays, I wouldn't be able to really experience any of it because of work. But that wasn't the case yesterday, and so that's a great win and great sign. And I also need to work on managing expectations, because I realized yesterday, my philosophy was low or no expectations and I'll be happy. But there I was still mentioning the things I expected Williamsburg to be and how it wasn't. But, my mom reset me and she was like, you had a great bike ride across the Brooklyn Bridge with a great view. That exceeded your expectations. You should be happy. And I should.